Hello everyone, Cindy Saddleman here for another exciting edition of the home game. And this time around, we are done with the Jeopardy games for the Sega Genesis. And those were a lot of fun. I enjoyed those. Now we're going to get to the other three Sega Genesis games, Sega Genesis Game Show games. And now it's time to play the Feud. Now, this is a re-release. The box that I have, this is 93. Around the same time Jeopardy Sports Edition came out. Well, this might be a little bit later. But this is a re-release. What I have is because it's paper. Because the original Feud came like this Wheel of Fortune in these boxes. In these boxes that have, labeling you could actually do really well with and all that fun stuff. And I could tell this is kind of a re-release, but not quite, because the old GameTech logo is there. Like, mid to late 94 is when they changed the graphic to where the GameTech logo is tilted. But we're going to enjoy this. And we're just going to have a good time. It says here over 4,000 new survey questions. Take a look at the back of the box. It hypes up. I know this is... No, you can see it. Over 4,000 new survey questions taken right from the show. So that tells me that GameTech actually talked to Mark Goodson Productions. Goodson. It was still Mark Goodson Productions, even though... I think it was Jonathan who was running it at the time. And got the questions. And it says here, this all new version for the Sega Genesis features the Bullseye round from the newest television format. So this plays a lot like the syndicated Family Feud at the time, because around this time it was the tail end of Family Feud Challenge. So you had two families compete, and the winner got to play the previous day's champion in a second game for double stakes. But yeah, and like I said, the paper box is bad. Like, the Genesis, I give them credit for at least trying, but they should have just stuck with the case. The cases were a lot better. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. It's one of the reasons why I just don't get it. I don't know why you switch to the paper box. Because you had the beautiful cases. I love those games. Old school Jeopardy, old school Genesis cases are amazing. It wasn't in a whole way. Sorry. Anyway. Let's play the Feud! So Imagineering did the Super Nintendo version. This is converted by Eurocom for the Genesis. Main theme, yes. Think music, yes. Time, yeah, we're gonna do the Bullseye round. Use my handle from Twitch, Sigma Fan. Follow me there. Now, the interesting is you enter a code and so you can continue to game, and it does have a cap at 80,000. And we got the Romeo family. If you like so much, pizza. The TV. That is not Ray Combs. Teenage brothers share clothes. Wow. Yeah. Raking leaves. Really? Anyway. And if you pack for the beach, pack sandwiches. Hey, 5,000. Play for 12. Like, in the syndicated version, before Bullseye, you played for 10,000. This was a budget saver. Bedpan. And to input letters, it's the same as Jeopardy. A is to enter, B is to delete, C does nothing. But, unlike the Combs version, this does have the play pass option. A stethoscope. The room. At least it was immediate. Thermometer. hospital, it's always cold. Corpses. Oh, C looks at the board. They didn't even waste time in it. It was just like, no, that answer sucked. Buzz! Water. No, shower. I don't like to spend too much time in hospitals. Nurse's hands. Floor, operating room, food, and bed. Wow. Don't care. Name something Michael Jackson wears. A glove. That sparkly jacket. He had that hat. I swear, if it's like top hat, I'm gonna be upset. Black pants. Black clothing. Did he have earrings at the time? Black shoes. Nope. He wears an I Give Up t-shirt. Sunglasses and makeup, yeah. Male. They probably want something specific. Okay, they're gonna play it. Yep, credit card. I think photos are up there. If we get this 3 times, then we'll go photos. Yep. Like, I'm shocked Bills didn't make it. A credit card receipt. That's a bill. That is a goddamn bill. You. Alright, let's watch the computer with fast money. You know what? No. You don't get the dignitation again to play Fast Money. Fast Money plays like the Super Nintendo version. So, no. We're not doing it. Because it's kind of pointless that I don't get to play. Hate it. I was never really good at Family Feud. Like, I say pastor that it doesn't accept it. It only accepts clergy. Anyway, that was Family Feud. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's a good reincarnation of Feud. However, I prefer the not the Sega Genesis, but the Super Nintendo sound effects better. Because it's the actual buzzer sound. It's the actual clang. Like, it actually goes clang and it flips automatically. It's not that slow drop. In a doing. So it doesn't really work. And Fast Money, I would assume it just plays like the Super Nintendo version, just with worse sound effects and not Ray Combs going, "Number one answer." Yeah. Anyway, still good, and I think people will probably prefer the Super Nintendo version because of the broken nature of, you could put a stream of conscience in the answer portion, and because it reads left to right, if the answers match up, if the letters match up to an answer on the board, it reveals it. I would not recommend that for the Sega Genesis version. I don't think it works, because this was made by it was fixed by Eurocom. So I think they patched that bug out. Anyway, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below and tell us what your thoughts on the Sega Genesis version of Family Feud, and also Super Nintendo version of Family Feud as well, which we already covered. Become a subscriber to the channel if you haven't already, for all of this great game show content and other content coming down the pike as well. Like, we have Tier Makers, 26 Weeks or Less, Games of Canada with Mark Power. Just a bunch of great content coming out for your game show wants, needs, and desires. Also, if you like our videos, become a backer at patreon.com/gameshowgumbo. Like these wonderful people that are right here. Yes, they are wonderful people. Anyway, really like to thank them for help supporting us through tough times, and also even before then. Alright, I'd like to thank you for watching, and we will see you next time here on the home game here at Game Show Gumbo. Bye for now.